when you take a individual who is expressing guilt, who is expressing shame, who is expressing anything that another person may consider toxic, or perhaps even an organism may consider toxic, there has to be something missing from the person where the toxic nature is coming from. And you will find that putting humanity to the side, I don't think there has been any worse tragedy than the white people who refuse to even treat black people as they treat the dirt on the ground. The white people will roll a carpet on the ground. I don't even think they would stomp on the ground as hard as they have stomped on the black man for years and years. I don't even think they would squash a blade of grass, whatever sport they play or whatever field they gaze off into. I don't think anybody has ever been should be more accountable for lacking regular standards and morals than the behaviors of white people who continuously thrive in pressing black masses who have already been pressed beyond that of the press and that of the foot that the white people use to climb to their positions of power. And when you understand this, you start to redirect your attention away from these people. You can never bring a fire down by singing its songs. You can never solve the situation with an oppressive force by being so peaceful, by being so abiding, by being so accepting. There needs to be a sense of an ability to develop strength, or perhaps even stand firm, strong enough to deal with the effects where perhaps white people feel indifferent about the situations that they see black people as they have been portraying for the present and moving onwards. And you wonder, how is it that if a white person knows how to treat a blade of grass, if they're intelligent enough to understand the emotional impact of running over an animal on the road, or perhaps even their logic has comprehended that emotion of guilt, why is this guilt absent when perhaps black people are concerned when it comes to the level of humanity? Furthermore, do I need to ask, why is the definition of a human being in America given to that of the white people who have degraded the black people beyond the level of human behavior, and are not the only people who are walking on this planet, yet they believe in their hearts and in their minds that they are the only human people. But if a black man has been, whether it's a small percentage, has been statistically proven to undergo the same schools, to regulate the same economy, that would have to imply that, statistically speaking, that black people do have human potential. Furthermore, let me not even emphasize the moment in history when, for the first time, the president of the United States was a black man from an Ivy League school. To further emphasize my points, that proves to me alone that black people have human potential, that black people are not limited to the category that white people have put them in, that white people have placed and expected them to live in. That ideal that white people have created has failed. It has failed. It has failed for years, at the expense of livelihood, at the expense of wealth, at the expense of expansion and evolution. It has failed to the point where black families are broken up, completely deteriorated from the pressing circumstances that white people have indoctrinated within these lives, or these particular people, known as the black people, who have simply done nothing more than try to get accordingly a sense of a regular lifestyle in the specific parts of America. And so if the black man can have an IQ, as white people have implied cannot be possible or pressed or further negotiated, if the black man is capable of processing memory and education at a top accredited level, and furthermore, if the black man can also identify the levels of perhaps economic disaster, to the point where he resorts to any means possible to survive, that implies to me that he is living and he is well. But you will find that what the way white people treat black people, as if black people are not in the adequate state of living, is nothing more than their assumption and their system and their rooted cause and their contribution towards separating black people from the roots of their families, and bringing a sense of leadership, as far as they're concerned, into the lives of these black people, without actually further negotiating the importance of actually rectifying the immoral past by surfacing some of these issues that we run into today, resurfacing acts of verbal abuse, resurfacing acts of separating black people from societal causes, such as simply getting a drink of water, such as simply being able to peacefully walk down the road without being profiled by any means by the racist schools or the racist neighborhoods or the racist communities. It is only within the questioning and the analysis that you will find that black people will eventually give up on the cause of devoting a life of nothing but hurt to the one who is teaching him to be hurt, to the same cause and the same people who perhaps have no say or no experience in assisting the black people. You will only find that while this remains inherent amongst black families and black communities, there can never be a common ground or a sense of established peace within the neighborhoods or within the role, unless both parties are willing to admit that there is a problem. Right now, it is a one-sided situation where you have the black people who some are afraid to admit there's a problem because they do not want to displease the social structure and the economy which is being served, and some admit there is a problem. And then you have the other side where the white people perhaps don't want to hear of the problem or pretend the problem doesn't exist. So it is only until black people develop a mutual agreement to address the problem as it should be, to truly keep reminding white people that for as long as they leave behind the hand that works on their fields, that they are in as great danger as the black people have been in, and that no level of pain that they may feel or believe should ever be felt by the black man, given that the black man is a completely separate person who needs to solve his own manners rather than resorting to prehistoric ancient or old methods of soaking in the white problems like a sponge, soaking in the white economic destruction like a sponge, soaking in the raw racist emotions like a sponge. There will only be a focal point once black people can acknowledge that this is not how to be treated as a whole, and are consistent with the press in terms of how they feel, rather than persuaded to smile it off or take it off with a handshake or accept tokenism and false promises that things will be better if the black man just resides peacefully. Well, we are here to tell you, and any black person at the top will tell you that there will never be peace for as long as the one who disrupted the peace in the first place is still involved in the matter. So this is the only solution that you face, that eventually you will be brought to a level where perhaps you can further acknowledge or comprehend what it means, what your place is, and how you can be uniquely defined without somebody who has not known you, without somebody who did not even bring you into this world, without somebody who has been proven to cause you nothing but agony and pain, without letting them define you on their own terms and on their own conditions for their own gain.